One of the more popular modern Christmas songs is Mary Did You Know, which reflects upon the ministry, the miracles, suffering, and sacrifice of Jesus by asking his mother if she understood just who it is she had birthed. It's a touching song with a tinge of sadness as the joy of a new birth is contrasted with her certain future heartache. And those of us who have children of our own can especially feel the poignancy of the vulnerable baby in your arms and the dangers she would face from the world. However, I wonder why we don't pause to reflect more on the understanding of Joseph during the holiday season. I mean, Joseph was probably between the ages of 18 to 20 years old and had a marriage arranged by his and her parents. Well, in Jewish times, this was a legally binding relationship which opened up a year-long waiting period before the wedding. Now, the scandal of Mary's pregnancy, well, that would most likely lead people to speculate whether Mary and Joseph were improperly intimate prior to marriage, or whether Mary was unfaithful to Joseph completely. Either way, it didn't make things easy for him. Matthew reports Joseph, being a just man and unwilling to put her to shame, resolved to divorce her quietly. But as he considered these things, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not fear to take Mary as your wife, for that which is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit, and she will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. Now, Joseph's faithfulness to respond to that dream is truly courageous. I think most people would assume his desire to still marry his pregnant fiancée, well, that would imply it was he who acted improperly and got her pregnant to begin with. The level of a scandal and shame such an act would spark, well, that shouldn't be underestimated. While Mary was faithful to the call of God, she was also visited by the angel Gabriel, given some instructions on what will happen, and she was even given a sign as to the truth of these things, as her relative Elizabeth was pregnant, even though she was well past childbearing age. Now, Matthew tells us that Joseph had only the dream, and his entire future was riding upon what he did with that. Even though Mary's first child would not be his progeny, and she became pregnant even before marriage, Joseph took Mary with him on the journey to Bethlehem, possibly to protect her and help her since the odds were out of her favor in the town where they both lived. A stigma of immorality would continue throughout their lives, yet Joseph took the road of self-denial and self-sacrifice. This young man exemplified true virtue in standing beside Mary. Thank you for watching this Come Reason video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like these, consider subscribing to our Come Reason YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button. And you can follow us on social media. Lastly, if you'd like to help keep these kinds of videos free, consider providing a donation by clicking on the donation button beside me. Thank you.